brother, founder of OL Masterminds, and we are the global leaders in offensive line scouting and development. We live by 3 tenets, and that is mind, body, and craft. That is the 3 things that we want to make sure that we're always training and developing from the ground up. It doesn't matter what level of football that you play. If you're an offensive lineman, those 3 tenets are really what we want to hang our training and development on. In 2018 is really when the OL Mastermind really came together. We really got organized around it and put our tenets into place, and it's grown ever since. What really inspired me to bring the OL Masterminds philosophy and teachings to the UK was really a couple of years ago. My wife and my 6-month-old daughter, we took a trip back to the UK to really visit the wife's family.
My dad went to a game with Duke in London. He was walking around the stadium and seeing the interest that the fans had in the game. In particular, Duke was getting recognised by lots of people, fans, people that had followed him for many years.
The excitement and the energy around football was evident from the minute you stepped onto the Tottenham grounds. Me and the wife really went back home and we talked about, hey, what can we do to bring the OL Masterminds experience to the UK and even to the EU.
Chatted to some people, the interest was absolutely there. We got talking to BAFA and it wasn't even a pause to think about it, it was instant, yeah.
We started having those conversations early because we knew the demand was there. This is something that we think is going to be a high demand that's going to add incredible value to our players and our coaches along the offensive line. What really inspired me to bring the OL Mastermind to the UK, there was really a demand and a want for offensive line knowledge in the UK. The demand and the interest wasn't there when she was growing up, but it is now. And I think the NFL is a big reason for that. I think you're seeing that going through all the clubs.
American football has really kind of taken off in the last few years, in particular with the international games. The Masterminds philosophy is about community, and there's a big community spirit in the UK. There always has been. The opportunity to build that O-line community in the UK with that Masterminds philosophy, I think is a great opportunity for them.
You're not going to want to miss this highly educational and informative perspective of offensive line play. So if you're attending an OL Masterminds camp and clinic in the UK, you can expect to be hands-on with everything. There's no better way to really learn it than to actually get out there and do it. We're gonna really operate under the mindset as the culture. Before we can get into a stance, before we can take a pass set, before we can get into a run fit, you have to mentally be locked in to what it means to be an offensive lineman. That is really what you're gonna be able to take away from a clinic like the OL Masterminds clinic coming to the UK.
The opportunity here is amazing, so grab it with both hands. You're going to learn from the best of the best, people that have been in and around the game for a number of years, that have worked with the best players, and it really genuinely doesn't matter what level you're currently playing at, whether you're thinking about it, whether you're proficient and wanting to learn more. Grab this opportunity with both hands and really get involved and learn from the best.